Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something we all battle with, procrastination. That strange habit of knowing exactly what we need to do, but somehow still finding ourselves scrolling, watching, or doing anything else instead. We say we'll start in 5 minutes, but those 5 minutes somehow turn into hours. If that sounds familiar, stay tuned, because we're breaking down what procrastination really is, why it happens, and how you can finally break free from it. So, first, let's be honest. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's not that you don't care or that you're incapable. It's more like a mental tug of war between what you want now and what you want most. You know you should study, go to the gym, start that project, but your brain says, let's do something easier right now. We trade long term progress for short term comfort. Psychologists call it an emotion regulation problem. We delay tasks not because we don't know what to do, but because we want to avoid the uncomfortable feelings attached to doing them. Maybe it's boredom, maybe it's fear of failure, or maybe it just feels overwhelming. And here's the crazy part. We know procrastinating makes things worse. We know it creates guilt, anxiety, and stress, but we still do it. Why? Because in the moment, procrastination gives us temporary relief. It's our brain's way of saying, let's just feel good right now. The problem is when we keep choosing short term comfort, we train our brain to keep avoiding. It becomes a cycle: task, discomfort, avoidance, guilt, more avoidance. Over time, this cycle costs us more than we think. Studies show procrastination lowers performance, increases stress, and can even harm our health. People who regularly procrastinate report higher anxiety, poorer sleep, and more self criticism. And that guilt hits hard, because deep down, we know we could have done better. It's like carrying a silent weight that grows heavier each day we delay. But here's the good news: procrastination isn't permanent. It's a habit, not a life sentence. And like any habit, it can be changed. The first step is awareness. When you notice yourself delaying, don't beat yourself up. Just observe it. Ask, what am I avoiding right now? What emotion am I running from? Maybe you're scared of doing it wrong, or maybe you just feel unmotivated. Once you name the emotion, it loses power over you. Next, make the task smaller. Our brains love simplicity. When something feels too big or unclear, we freeze. So instead of saying, I'll write the report, say, I'll write the first paragraph. Instead of, I'll study all day, say, I'll review one chapter. Tiny steps create momentum, and momentum beats motivation every single time. Once you start, your brain's resistance begins to fade. Another powerful trick is the 10-minute rule. Promise yourself you'll work on something for just 10 minutes. That's it. No pressure to finish, just start. Most of the time, once you get going, you'll end up continuing. Action comes before motivation, not the other way around. Also, try to make starting easier. Put away distractions, silence notifications, and set up your workspace before you begin. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Perfectionism is procrastination in disguise. There's never going to be a perfect time, so start where you are, with what you have. And don't forget rewards. Since procrastination is about chasing short-term pleasure, use that to your advantage. After finishing a small task, give yourself something small: a walk, a video, a snack, a stretch. You're retraining your brain to see productivity as rewarding instead of painful. Another big factor is how we talk to ourselves. Beating yourself up for procrastinating only makes it worse. You don't motivate yourself by shame. You motivate yourself by believing you can change. So the next time you catch yourself delaying, don't say, I'm so lazy. Say, okay, I slipped. Let's start again. That shift in tone can change everything. And one more thing, understand that procrastination is a sign you care. You procrastinate because the task matters. If you didn't care, you wouldn't feel guilty about not doing it. That's why self-compassion works. Instead of seeing procrastination as a failure, see it as a signal, a message from your mind saying, something about this feels uncomfortable. When you deal with that discomfort with patience instead of punishment, you start to move forward. So here's the truth. Nobody wakes up motivated every day. The most successful people in the world don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. They act even when they don't feel like it. They've trained themselves to start even when it's uncomfortable. That's what separates progress from paralysis. If you've been stuck in the loop of "I'll do it later," this is your sign to break it. Don't wait for the perfect time. Make now the time. Pick one task you've been avoiding and do just a little bit of it today. Because every time you start, even for a few minutes, you build a new identity, the kind of person who does things instead of delaying them. Remember, procrastination steals time, but action gives it back. The sooner you start, the sooner the stress fades and the pride kicks in. You deserve that feeling. So close this video after it ends, take a deep breath, and just start. Even if it's small, start. Thanks for watching, and if this talk helped you, make sure to like, drop a comment about your own struggle with procrastination, and subscribe for more powerful mindset talks like this. Until next time, take action today, not tomorrow.